Kia ora, welcome to this week's video. I've got Dave Thorpe here, Deputy Principal Wellington College, but soon to be Rector of Timaru Boys High School. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Has it been a bit of a whirlwind?
Yeah, well, it's been flat out because I've still got my job here, but I'm also doing some stuff down there. But it's great and a welcome change.
Yeah. You've had 2 stints at Wellington College. The first one largely teaching and leading the English department.
Yeah.
And then a second one in the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Because you took my job when I did. Yeah.
I did.
Last 7 years being the curriculum DP, Deputy Principal at Wellington College. It's been good.
It's been fantastic. I love this place. I always feel like it's been a privilege to work here, to be quite honest. And I love the staff. One of the reasons I started working here was just to meet a whole lot of different people from a range of backgrounds and a range of experiences, and I really achieved that here because there's some amazing people here. But I also enjoy the kids. It's been fantastic. Yeah.
You had some of those sort of scholarship English classes, you know, when you were in your last stint, and they were obviously inspiring classes to teach.
Well, they were. You know, I still remember quite a few of them. Rafe Hampson and
Rafe did history too.
Yes, so there were some amazing kids in there, and I always found it challenging because they were so sharp, or are still so sharp, that top end that come through. But I enjoy teaching all the boys here, and it's always an invigorating and wonderful experience.
It was lovely when Sam Reese sent some of his short stories. So he'd come through, he's someone you'd taught, and he's someone that's kept in touch. That's quite a nice thing about Wellington College.
Yeah, he's now a professor of English, and he's just written a book of short stories, and it was wonderful. But he's very, very sharp kid.
Hey Sam. Dave, you know, you talk about meeting people from different experience and backgrounds, but your pathway to teaching is not particularly conventional.
No.
You know, you worked, when you left Waitaki Boys, you worked in the freezing works, you drove trains.
Yes, I worked in the freezing works, had a few stints at the freezing works, but in the worst part of the freezing works, which is the tannery. Nobody wants to work in the tannery, and even the guys on the chain that work at Pukeori down in Oamaru, they would make jokes about working in the tannery. So that wasn't a great experience. Driving trains was good. I was a locomotive assistant, which is a trainee train driver, and I was that for about 4 years. But, I think positively about all the different jobs I've had in my life.
You drove taxis to get through your degree and to get through Teachers College? Yeah,
when I was in my 30s, I decided to do a degree, and the only way to make ends meet was to drive taxis, and that was an interesting job. I wouldn't really recommend it as a career pathway, but some people enjoy it. But it was good.
How did you sort of fall in love with literature? Because you're sort of this South Island man, love your rugby, used to do rowing, all those sorts of things, and you've also had this love of literature.
I had a father who liked to read a lot, and he would always come home from the library with 8 or 9 books, and I think those experiences are important for kids. But when I was on the trains, you would be stuck in a loop sometimes, which is a siding. You might be in there for 2 or 3 hours. And I noticed some of the drivers would do a lot of reading, and we'd swap books, and bit by bit I became a bit of a reading nut, and I ended up doing an English degree because of it, and here I am now.
Hey, congratulations. This is such a terrific appointment by Timaru Boys High. We're deeply going to miss you. You've led with heart, with fun. You're so smart, and you have brought so much to Wellington College. We'll deeply miss you, but we wish you so well as you and your family pack up and move into the rectory at Timaru Boys on site.
That's right, on site in the rectory. It'll be fantastic. But I have loved my time here, and I have a special memory as the 150th, the day we had here. What a great day that was, and
celebrating all those different aspects of
and it just was indicative of what a wonderful school this is.
Awesome. So thank you, Dave. Our time's up, but thanks very much, and best wishes for the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
See everyone. See you next week.